the great conflict about the character, and the great conflict which is fun to play, is that there's a sort of temptation with this world, with the CIA and how they do things, and she realizes that she's not even scratching the surface doing what she's doing things by the book. And so I think there is the constant pull and the magnet towards that world where she sees the benefit of what they do in some ways. She sees how quickly they get things done. The movie takes place over 3 days. And so in 3 days, her whole world is turned upside down. That's how I always saw it. I think the audience are looking at this through Kate's eyes, and I think that they're asked to question their moral compass as to what they would do in this situation. And I think she's a lot more law-abiding than most of the people that will want to come and see this movie, and I think they will also ask themselves that question. And so you're constantly, I hope, as an audience member, pulled in different directions as to which way is the right way. Maybe there is no right way of doing this. He's this rather mystical character, and he doesn't say much, and she knows he's not CIA, and she knows he's not law enforcement, so she's got her eye on him from the start, and he seems to be looking out for her in a rather strange way, and I think she's confused by his presence, but she knows he's important. Benicio is just a phenomenal actor. I mean, we've seen him play these very unleashed sort of roles, and this is incredibly quiet and still and suppressed, and he's really interesting. He makes scenes interesting. He manages to sort of carve out new space for himself within a moment or within a scene. He brings a lot to the table. He's very collaborative, and he has a spirited opinion, you know, and so it's been exciting in that way to work with him, because we have made some changes that we think have elevated the material and made the scene maybe more than we ever thought it could be. And he brings ambiguity to what he does, you know, because he doesn't bring a lot of sort of paint-by-numbers clarity, you know, which is what I love about him as an actor, is that you sort of have to kind of look closer, you know, and I feel myself doing that in scenes with him as well. Roger has that incredible look that you know a Roger Deakins movie. It just glows. There's something about it. It's a very singular look, and day one, I was just watching him, and I was really excited to shake his hand and meet him. And he's like one of the members of the Rolling Stones. I mean, there's something about him. He's like a rock and roll guy or something. He cares deeply about the story. It's not just pointing a camera. He cares deeply about what the shot is saying. And I wish I could do every movie with him, because it really is such dark subject matter, and he's managed to find this beauty within it.
Hello, Valerie here with another So You Think You Know movies. Now, let's start with on-set injuries, with Jennifer Lawrence being left temporarily deaf in 1 ear while shooting The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Sorry? What was that you said? And Nikki Reed injured her hands during the shooting of Twilight and had to wear gloves to cover them up. Okay, moving on. Billionaire cameos with Sir Richard Branson having a blink and you miss it cameo in Casino Royale. Download our Film Is Now app, available for both Android and iOS. Bye bye.